off. Yeah. That's what I be hearing in my head. That's what I be hearing in my head. Let's talk about Kevin Durant. Let's talk about Kevin Durant. Let's talk about LeBron James. Let's talk about the Knicks, the false hope of the Knicks. Let me just start off right on the Knicks. The Knicks is the kings of false hope. But people get that, the fans of the Knicks, they crack me up every time because it's like as soon as the Knicks do a little well, as soon as the Knicks do above par, they get to, oh, it's time for a championship. They ain't getting no championship. They got a bad owner. The team is not well put together. The team is always lopsided. It's always top heavy or bottom weak or whatever that's called. I don't know. I just made that up. It's always top heavy or lopsided, like because think about the team now. They're not a great defensive team. They're a very athletic team, but they're not a great defensive team. Karl Anthony Towns got to average like 4 blocks. Why is that a crazy thing? Like it's a block a quarter. You can't get 1 block a quarter. You're swinging at the shots every quarter, right? You should get 1 block a quarter because you got to start being for the Knicks to be back in that finals contention. They got to have a shot blocker and offensive center like they had with Patrick Ewing. It's just you just got to go on what made it there before. They made it there before twice like that in a very short span of time. They had a very rough point guard. Jalen Brunson is aggressive looking, but he not rough. You gotta get rough. You need to behave like Vernon Maxwell a little bit. Like you look like it, but you don't act like it. Like he got that, and then his tone is like really off from what his face gives. Like his face, he looks like a very aggressive guy, but then when he touches, like, no. You sound like Richard Jefferson. You better start talking like this. Yo, guys, let's go. Nah. OG Anunoby is like he's everything I said that those guys aren't. Like he's that dog and all that, but like he one of them toe the line guys because he got that what is it, a temper, he got that attitude, he got that disposition where once he's ticked off he's just ready to fight, and you got to be able to harness that into your defense, into your energy to off the ball on offense because you good when you got the ball. Right? Usually when you got the ball it's in a place where you could do something with it. You got to know when you're in a place with the ball that you can't do. Now we're trying to bring the ball up the court and all that. We're doing all that. Get the ball in the 3 quarters where you got it and do what you do. But then they like their center, like Karl Anthony Towns don't want to be the center. They wanted Mitchell Robinson out, but Mitchell Robinson is mad little. Like the Knicks got a lot of holes. When you talk to Knicks fans, it appears that the Knicks are really, really good, but the Knicks have a lot of holes, right? Then they just lost to Steph in the Garden again, and they was up and we're not going to talk about Steph. But the Steph, like the fact that Steph is in these categories. I used to be mad that Steph didn't get them one of them Finals MVPs, but then I realized it's because when it counts the most, he ain't carrying his team. Like he gotta have the ball in his hands and be wee wah, and then passing it and wee wah, hitting shots and then wee wah, passing it, and he don't be doing that. Steph don't do that. Steph be off the ball, running around the screen, running around the screen. And yet people don't realize it's cool and the work and the system is fire most of the time, 80% of the time, 78%, 77% of the time. But then there's a large percent of the time, I said 77, 75, 25, 70, 72, 28% of the time, 71, 29% of the other time, that the other team, that the people setting picks for Steph are not getting off because they're going to find another place to set a screen for Steph. And then it's in the midst of this chaos that you break and then run to the rim, but you don't, this is not practice positioning. This is like, yeah, y'all do this and y'all, but this is not like in the heat of the game. You can't say that 4 seconds into the clock after 2 screens, the second screen is going to run to the hoop. No, you got to just see it happen. And it's kind of freestyle basketball. That's why I was like, it was what you call a controlled chaos and make the other team go crazy trying to do the same thing you doing. But now that you have new players and younger players who don't get the concept, it looks very sloppy. Very. Yo, my fault. I miss people. Most desired Thanos. That guy 1, 2, 3. I don't know what good boy means. Uh, Dana, Daisy Luna. But yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So I would love to see Steph and Clay. Clay deserves a lot of credit for getting Steph a lot of these points because without Clay on the court, Steph gets to be guarded in a way we never seen. We thought we seen Steph guarded hard in the finals. That's just because in the playoffs in the finals, you just doing your last ditch attempt and doing whatever. But now, seeing Steph get guarded like It's always playoffs and finals the way he get guarded just because Clay not on the floor. That's crazy. That's crazy. Clay used to open that floor for him. Shout out to you with that with them flags and that Arabic writing. I don't know what it says, but shout out to you. Then you got Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal. I probably should start a new live and go in on these guys. I probably should start a new live and go in on these guys. Join a new live. Start a new one. Start a new one. It's Nancy, but with a D. Dancy Luna. Nigilla. We about to start a new live. We're going to talk about Bradley Beal and how he's not a superstar and why they keep calling him a superstar. Why Kevin Durant can't galvanize